So this is your page. Now, I've had people say, Ray, where do I get my page? It's really, really simple. Whatever your numisnetwork.com / is, whether it's numisnetwork.com / Joe or Jojo or Johnson or Higdon family, whatever, right? Whatever your / is, you just plug that in after freesilvernow.com /. So if you are numisnetwork.com / Paul, you now have freesilvernow.com / Paul. I want you to understand, look at some of this, look at some of the things on here. Number one, it doesn't say Numis anywhere. Now, why is that? How come? Because in marketing, when you give the name of a company, the first reaction of a lot of people is to go Google it. So if they go to Google, you don't know what they're going to find. They might find something negative. They might find that, whatever, right? You don't know what they're going to see. And so this doesn't say Numis anywhere, okay? Number two, if you notice, the most powerful thing on here, in my opinion, is a new winner every day. That associated with that little countdown, it gives people the urgency to say, ooh, I want to get in this, right? New winner every day. Why wouldn't you enter your information? And if you notice on the opt-in box, it says the phone number is optional, because if you force it, people just make up a number. But it says winners will be notified by phone. So what we're seeing is we're seeing like a 90% rate of people actually enter their phone number. Now, what does that mean? That means you get to call them. You get to call them and say, hey, I saw that you visited my free silver giveaway. I hope you win. Cross your fingers. I hope you're the winner. I just wanted to see if you wanted to make money marketing this free silver giveaway page, or if you're just looking for the free silver. Okay? And it's just a really powerful way for you to start generating leads, but you still got to get the word out. Where this, and I don't know where you want to take this, Chris, but I can give, some tidbits, some different ideas I have, or wherever you want to take this. I'm not sure what your agenda is.
Well, I want you to, obviously there's probably nobody out there better at generating leads and then converting those leads. And one of the things that this page has been able to do for us is that in the first 6 days, our representatives have generated over 4,500 leads in the first 6 days.
Wow.
Now, Ray, I don't know. I'm not an internet marketer, and I don't know about generating leads online, but I would say 4,500 leads in the first 6 days when half of the company didn't even know about it is pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I guess the question would be, how many leads has the company, this type of page for the company generated in the last 3 years before this?
Not that many.
See, that's what's powerful is, folks, only about half of you even know about this, and the company, with this little funnel that we put together for you, we've generated more leads in the last 7 days than in the prior 3 years combined.
I'd like to take a minute. If you have used this page in the last 6 days to generate any leads or interest in your business, raise your hand right now. I'd like to see who out there has already used the page and actually generated some leads and they've come in. All right, let's hear from some people real quick, Ray, before we take you into really teaching people how to convert. I'd like to obviously hear from Bill and Michelle as well, and some other folks out there. But let's see, Bill, how many leads have you guys been able to generate from this page so far, Bill?
Well, we've probably generated about 150 leads so far. We just casually kind of threw it out there, started marketing it over the weekend. But I think what's even more cool and more important is that, like Ray said, we have people on our team. A guy, Joel Pashkin, already 20 leads generated. Jess Brown just did like the littlest thing and has 6 leads generated. I mean, these are people who never ever have done anything lead generation wise, and they're getting 10, 15, 20, 30 leads coming their way. And they've only been doing this for like 4 or 5 days now.
It's so funny, I threw it out there on my Facebook page, and we all have people that we don't want to approach about the business, or that we're apprehensive. By the way, thanks, Bill, for that. I want to bring out some other people real quick, but it was so funny that one of my really good friends from high school that I haven't talked to in like 25 years opted in and became a lead for me. I thought that was really funny because I've always thought that he would be a good Numis rep, so it gave me a reason to call him. So that was pretty cool. Let's go down to, guys, keep your hands up if you've generated any leads whatsoever from this so far. Mr. David Hoyt, you there? Hold on. David, are you there? Can you hear me?
Hi, Chris. I can hear you just fine.
And how many leads have you gotten so far?
Well, I'd be embarrassed to say after Bill spoke, so don't ask me.
Well, I only got 4 or 5, David, so if you got more than 4, you did better than me.
But here's what I'll say is I did a very simple email to only a few people, but half of the people went to it, signed up, and so we have generated leads from it. And so before the week's done, we've got some interesting things we're going to do to see how it unfolds, and we're pretty excited about it. I might say I had a wonderful friend, a doctor, who joined me today, and in fact, Chris, he's a 2 handicap, been club championship at our place. I'm going to ask you to give him a call when we're ready for that. But it was because of what we're doing right here. He saw the simple nature of it. He's been a successful Amway guy many years ago, and so we're quite excited about what you're doing, as you know.
Awesome, buddy. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, let's go hear from a few more people real quick, and then we'll come back to Ray and talk about how to use this, the most effective way to use this. Hey, let's see. I just lost him. Dadgummit. Hey, my buddy Brian Salick. Brian, you out there tonight?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yeah, buddy. Hey, how have you done with the $10 million silver giveaway so far?
I've just put it out on Facebook a couple of times, but I already got some leads from people who, see all of my other activity on Facebook and have never expressed any interest, and I think I've even brought it up to them once and got nothing. So need to follow up. I've been traveling all week, but got a couple. Definitely got a little bit of interest. So. Just trying to kind of feel it out and figure out the best way to use it.
Good deal. All right, buddy. Thanks, man. So what you're seeing is people that, a lot of people out there, I believe, Ray, that really have never had success generating leads are starting to have success. Hey, Dr. Benny Morris, you there? Hey, Dr. Morris, Benny, can you hear me?
Hey, Chris, can you hear me?
Yeah, buddy, you there?
Yes, I'm here, man.
Now
here.
This is the internet guru, Mr. Benny Morris. Benny, tell us a little bit. How have you been able to use this to generate some leads so far?
You know what? I tell you, the last 48 hours have just been crazy, Chris. I mean, we have had our group is just going nuts over this. I mean, we got leads pouring in like crazy. We've had like 5 team calls in the last 36 hours. I mean, my team gets it. They really get it. They're excited, and it's the best tool I've ever seen in 23 years in network marketing. I got excited about network marketing 23 years ago. I wrote a book in 1994 because the average person's last chance to get rich, and it was very successful because I believed in this industry so much. But I've been telling my team in all these years, I have never, ever seen or had a tool what is in front of us right now like this. This is just amazing, and my head's spinning off. I mean, I want to just go crazy, stay up all night talking about this. It's wonderful what you guys have done, and it's validated. It's proven it makes sense. I mean, people love. Here's the bottom line: people love sweepstakes. They love lotteries. They love free sales, Chris, and that's what I'm telling my people. Look, hey, if you can't do this, you need to just accept your jail fee. This is as easy as it's going to ever get for people to live their dreams, is to promote Numis with this system. This is awesome. Thank you guys for being so awesome and doing this thing for us. Well, we appreciate it, buddy. Glad to hear the team's excited. I know that we're excited, and
I was interested the other night when I first put it on Facebook for the first time. It was like bam, 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 bam. I got like 9 leads right away, and that was pretty exciting because I've never, unlike Ray and some of the guys out there that can generate 10 leads or 15 leads or 50 leads a day, I've never generated a lead ever, period. So I thought that was pretty cool when I did it, and Jake was the same way. I think the first time he put it on Facebook, Jake, I think you got like 7 or 8 leads the first time you stuck it out there, and right?
Yeah, I got 6 leads within, I don't know, like a half hour or so. It was crazy.
Yeah. So I mean, in our business, one of the things that Larry obviously taught us this past weekend, Ray, is that we get paid to talk to people, not to generate leads. So talk to everybody out there, because you've been doing this for a long time, and obviously within the company, I think between you and the Pescasolitos, you guys probably generate the most leads, and then obviously you are the best converter of leads out there in the business. Can you talk to folks out there that as they start to generate these leads, what do they do next?
Yeah, absolutely. And so I'll share a few things. And, I think I've taken a back seat to a highest converter. I think the Pescos got me just crushed there. They're just amazing. So I'll tell you, I actually stayed at their house out in Dallas, and I was leaning. I had one of those. I had a glass against the door, listening in up to my ear, listening to Bill talk on the phone, because he's the best I've ever heard. So those guys are amazing, and they're just keep rocking it. So a few things. One is you gotta understand that most people, okay, and maybe it's 999,999 out of a million, is they're not going to sign up automatically as far as sign up into Numis itself. And so there has to be some follow-up. There has to. If they leave a phone number, I'm going to suggest to you to call them, to absolutely call them, and at least see if they're open. What we've given you is we've given you an extremely highly converting page that is intriguing, it's sexy, there is nothing negative about it, there's nothing here that someone would say, no, thank you, right? And it's very powerful. And I'll get into some marketing of it, but first, for the leads, when you generate them, I'm going to suggest to you that 100% of the people you don't call will not join Numis with you. Now, they may opt into my page and get a call and sign up, but it won't be your page. So you have to call them. You got to call them. And so the question is, what do I say, right? Call them and just say, hey, and I would suggest calling them as soon as possible. I always like calling someone and hearing the video in the background and just saying, hey, I just want to let you know there's a real person behind the website. I see that you entered the silver giveaway. I hope that you win. I really do. But, hey, I was just curious. Would you be at all open to making some extra money promoting this little silver giveaway? And if they say, well, yeah, maybe, tell them, say, perfect. Finish up the videos. How soon can you finish them? I'll give you a call back. I'm real busy, but if you can finish them, I'm going to give you a call back, and I'll answer any questions that you might have.
Ray, I think
real soon.
I think that's the key, is that the one thing, and I can't reiterate this enough, 100%, Ray said 100% of the people that you do not call will not join. 100%. It's not 99%. It's not like somebody's going to trickle through the funnel and just hit join now. It doesn't happen, guys. If you don't call your leads, they will not join. And it literally is 100%, I think. I mean, there's just no doubt about it. You got to call. And I think, Ray, in the internet world, I think that's kind of what sets you guys apart from most of the automated systems out there, is that you actually pick up the phone and let them know that there's a real person there, and that's refreshing to people.
It really is, and I was going to just kind of explain why. Okay, the reason why that people don't join automatically is that they've done that before. Okay, a lot of people have bought into something, an opportunity, automatically, never got a call, didn't get support, didn't get training, didn't get mentorship, didn't know what to do, and so they've been stung by that. Maybe it was a year ago, maybe it was 2 years ago, 5 years ago, or whatever, and so people are looking for that. They're looking for someone that's actually going to be there that gives a damn about them and wants to help them. And so I'm telling you, it's so huge. It's not, ooh, I got them in the funnel, now I hope that funnel works. It's just not like that. And there's nothing, the funnel's fantastic. I mean, it's a great video. If you actually watch the video that they land on, it's great. Okay, it's really, really good. It's compelling. But network marketing is about people. They want to know that someone cares enough about them to at least follow up with them. Here they are, a babe in the woods. They don't know what they're doing. They want to know that they have somebody that's going to help them, that cares about them. And so if you don't, they will either A, not join ever, or B, find someone who does. You're going to find, the person that you invited over opted into Bill Pesco-Solito's site, and then you're going to see him on the leaderboard the next week. And you're going to be like, darn it, that person came to my site first. I wonder if I should have called them. Yes, you should have called them. Absolutely. And so I don't, just because this page converts like crazy as far as getting people to enter their information, that doesn't mean that it's a magical funnel that you can just not call. You got to call them, or I just don't know why you're in this business. If you don't care enough about people to at least call them, let you know that you're a real human being, let them know that you're someone who cares about them. I don't know why you're in this business if you don't call them.
That's awesome. I think that's so true. I want to go out to a couple more people. I put everybody's hands down, and if you have generated 10 leads or more in the last week using the new $10 million silver giveaway, raise your hand. If you've generated 10 leads or more. And Nikki, I know I saw you out there. Nikki, we were going to have you on as a testimonial during the 8 o'clock call, and I think you jumped off right before the very end. Ray was going to pull you out, but tell us about your leads and how many you've generated so far.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you perfect.
Yeah, sorry about that. My internet connection actually went out, and I lost it and jumped right back on. Sorry about that. I've actually, I have 125 leads since I posted it on Friday.
Wow.
Awesome.
And 90% of those have phone numbers. So I've been calling people for the last 3 days.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Now, have you ever been able to generate those type of leads or that many leads in the past doing anything else?
Absolutely never. And you know what I found out? It's real important. I found out the difference is when you put it up, you can't just post it up there, but you have to say, hey, I want my friends to win share. And then I noticed that people will actually take it and share it on other people's pages. So you want them to ask, you have to ask them to share it.
That's awesome. That's a good idea. So ask the people to share. Well, thanks, Nick.
Did you guys catch that? You just got $1 million tip from Nikki. Thank her. That is huge. Tell them, say, hey, like and share this. Let some other people win. It's awesome. Great tip.
Hey, Brian Florio, can you hear me?
I can hear.
Hey, buddy, how many have you been able to generate in the first week?
Oh, in the last 3 or 4 days, I've probably generated 35, maybe.
That's awesome. Now, have you been able to generate a lot of leads like that in the past, doing other things?
Not really, no.
That's awesome, man. That's great to hear, buddy. Well, good luck with the follow-ups. Hopefully this is helping some of the tips from Ray.
Absolutely.
All right. Ray, I mean, this is pretty unprecedented. Hey, Jeremy Howie, how are you, buddy? Can you hear me?
Yeah, Chris, can you hear me?
Yeah, buddy. How have you done with the new $10 million silver giveaway so far?
I've done great, man. I've done about, I'd say about 30 leads. And I was actually, unfortunately, did not make the first net, but I will be there on the second. And I was actually looking at my Numis 1 site and noticed you guys had taken it down. So right when I found out, I immediately posted on my Facebook page. And I also did a couple other things. I put it on my blog site above the fold, so when people go to my my blog site, they see it. and can click there and link in. I also created a YouTube video, and I'm ranking for both the blog and the YouTube video, so I'm getting a lot of leads that way.
Good deal. Awesome, man. Well, congratulations. Way to go. So, Ray, we know that this is working for people that know how to market on the Internet. It's working for people that don't know how to market on the Internet. Jake, one of the things I think you had a great idea was that this is probably something that would work with any market, online or offline, right?
Well, I was just going to say that, Chris. I mean, obviously, I think everyone should be posting this on Facebook, and the idea that Nikki just gave us to like and share, it's a phenomenal idea, and we need to keep doing that. But, not everyone has a huge following on Facebook. Not everyone has a huge following on Twitter. Not everyone writes a blog and all that kind of stuff. And, I mean, that stuff is wonderful, and for those folks that have those tools in place, this is only going to enhance your Numis business. But let's talk about a day-to-day basis. Let's talk about picking up the phone and calling your warm market. Guys, going back to people that you've already talked to, one of the things that we learned from Larry this weekend is having a reason to go back and talk to people. I can't think of a bigger, better, more compelling reason than a $10 million silver giveaway concept to go back and talk to people. So warm market, people you come in contact with on a daily basis. Just think about your daily routine. I'm not talking about going out and like going out to prospect people. I'm talking about just incorporating it into your daily life. You can't tell me that you don't come across at least 2 or 3 people per day, at least in your normal daily activities. So incorporate it in your day-to-day activities. Incorporate it in your warm market. Incorporate it with the people that you've already talked to that maybe did not join Numis. Go back to those folks. So, yeah, Chris, there's a lot of ways outside of the Internet that we can incorporate this concept.
Jake, I was in Saturday night, we did a VIP dinner in Dallas, Texas for our national expansion team. And, the server came over to me. She brought me the bill, and I started talking to her. And I said, hey, do you like gold and silver? She goes, yeah, but I like silver better. And I'm like, funny, I do too. I said, what if I could show you how to get some free silver or a chance to get free silver? She goes, what is it? And I pulled out my phone, and I logged in on my phone, and I entered her information right there in the restaurant. And it took me about, I don't know, a minute and a half maybe. I'm a slow typer. I type with one finger on my iPhone. But then we got back to the hotel, and Jake, you were talking to a lady there in the lobby bar area where we were with a lot of the reps, and how long did you speak with that couple? We were sitting there watching the football game, and then before I know it, you grabbed my phone from me and signed her up on my phone. So, I mean, it's literally people that you run into every single day.
Right, and that was an interesting couple that we met that night. It turned out well, and we actually became friends, but I thought her husband was going to beat Bill Pescasolido and myself up at first. He had had several drinks, and it did not start off so great. But, Bill and I just kept being nice, and we smothered them with kindness, and then we ended up having a drink with them. And, and they said, they got around to the typical question, what do you do? And I basically said, he and I get, we're with this company, and we get paid to give silver away. That's what I said. We just literally get paid to give silver away. And she said, what do you mean? I said, you want a chance to win some free silver? She said, of course I do. So I didn't have my phone with me. I'm not as good about keeping my phone with me as Chris is, so I grabbed Chris's phone, and we entered her information right there on. And by the way, you need to send me that lead. That's technically my lead in your phone, but I did the work. But, yeah, it was incredible. I mean, every single person that I've spoken to about this, I'm serious. I'm asking a serious question. Who's going to say, no, I have absolutely no interest, especially if you've got your phone right there and say, hey, listen, it takes, just a couple of seconds. We can do it right now. I mean, it's a great idea. Another great tip. Do it right there when you're talking to them. You're going to find that most people are going to be open to the idea of possibly winning some silver. And if they're not, I'd probably run from them anyway. So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, I got Matt, Aileen, Matt, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, buddy, how you been doing? Matt's one of our national expansion team members, was out in Dallas, Texas with us last weekend. Since you've been using the promotion, the $10 million silver giveaway, how you been doing?
Pretty good. I got 23 leads so far, and I got one person that signed up.
That's awesome, man. Way to go. That is great news, man. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot. That's a good site.
Looking for you guys, looking to see you on the cruise, man.
Us too.
All right. So, Ray, it sounds like people are already having some success. For the people that haven't done anything yet with it, obviously Jake talked about warm market. You talked a little bit about how to convert the leads. But if somebody is on this call tonight, we got hundreds of people on this call. There's probably some people who haven't even done anything with their $10 million free silver giveaway site yet. What would you suggest they do first?
Good question. First of all, I would suggest make sure you understand your link. I just had one of my teammates over in Australia asking me, hey, what the heck, is this just a US-based thing? And so basically, really, 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 really simple, okay? freesilvernow.com/whatever your unique identifier for Numis Network is. So if you are numisnetwork.com/the Johnson family, you're going to be freesilvernow.com/the Johnson family. Same thing. Okay, so just make sure you got the link. That's number one. Number two, I would suggest going, now some of you never went to your warm market, okay, and it's okay, all right? We know that it can be nerve-wracking to be rejected. We know that, okay? For those that did go to their warm market and they said no, I'm going to give you a pretty awesome way. Now, Chris, is this being recorded? Do you know?
Yes.
Okay, good. So just so you know, I'm going to give you some scripts. I'm not going to repeat them 500,000 times because you can just watch the recording. But go back to the person. This is what I would say to a warm market person that had told me no about Numis Network. I would call them and say, hey, remember that gold and silver thing that I asked you about that you weren't interested in? They're going to say yes. And they're going to expect for you to hit them with some kind of new pitch. And you say, cool, well, I know it's not a fit for you, but we're doing a daily, see, that's a key word right there, daily silver giveaway to give away $10 million in assets, and I just wanted to see, hey, do you want to be entered into this drawing? You could win free silver. They draw every single day, free silver giveaway. I can send you over the site. Now, I would prefer to send them the site. Now, the reason why is I want them to see the videos afterwards, okay? So you're positioning it. You're taking the pressure off. You're not trying to sign them up. You're not trying to, get them to fork over a bunch of money. You're just trying to help them. Maybe they'll win. Now, what will happen is when they enter, they're going to be intrigued, and they're going to think, wow, this is kind of different. And some of them are going to watch that first video. Some will go through the entire funnel. And let me tell you the key to signing up more people. You think it's about a script. You think it's about some kind of magical authority or power or persuasion or NLP or, being a published author. You think it's about all that stuff. It's actually only about exposures. The reason why Bill and Michelle sign up more people than anyone else in the company is they expose more people. That's it. They expose more people to a sales presentation, to an online video. That's why they sign up more people. And so when you go at people like this in a very nonchalant, non-try to close them way, it takes the pressure off you and it takes the pressure off of them. Now, I would suggest call them when they do enter and say, hey, cool, you got entered. I hope you win. That'd be awesome. But hey, just curious, do you think you could make some money by simply promoting this little thing? Did you go through the video? Okay? And so you are still following up with them, but you're not having them all stressed out. Now, a couple things that you can do with this that you just couldn't do before really, okay, is you can put this link everywhere you can. I know people that are buying drop cards and putting them in books at the bookstore. I know people that are, just doing whatever marketing they can to get people here. But the real key the real key is, like Jake said, is that follow-up. Following up with them, and you can't say the wrong thing to the right person, can't say the right thing to the wrong person. But, you know, get people into this, tell them about it, and go from there.
Hey, Ray, I want to expand on a little bit about what the $10 million free silver giveaway is all about, because for those that were not at convention in August, they might not understand this. In fact, we got one question where somebody said, hey, if we give one coin a day, it'll take us 195 years to give away $10 million in free silver. So here's what our commitment and our goal that we set out as a company in August was to give away $10 million in free silver. Now, the free silver giveaway, freesilvernow.com lead page, is just one of the ways that we're giving out free silver. Currently, we already give out hundreds of coins per month to our representatives who have earned free silver and get free silver every single month. So one of our goals back in August was to grow the company at 10% a month on our free silver coins. And since August, we've been doing that because we have absolutely exploded our customer base since August. Ray, as you know, we've signed up tenfold the number of customers that we had before the convention to today. And all of those customers that we've signed up generate free coins to those who sign those customers up. So we are not only giving away free silver through this promotion that you see in front of you with the $10 million free silver giveaway, we're giving free coins away to every person that enrolls at least 3 customers. We had one gentleman up in New York that in his first month enrolled 18 customers, so he now gets 6 coins free every single month. Many of you out there are getting 3, 2, 5 coins free every month. So that's part of our free silver giveaway as well. And our goal is to give away $10 million in free silver actually in the next 5 years. So I just wanted to kind of define that so people know where we're coming from when we talk about $10 million silver giveaway, that this is just one of the ways that we're giving away free silver. Ray, now I'm looking at...
Absolutely. And you obviously... Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, and just so you know, obviously you don't explain all that. when you tell someone about the silver giveaway, you just say, enter your information, I hope you win, they draw every day, and that's it. So just so you know, it's sometimes too much information can be a bad thing.
That's exactly right. Well, one of the things I wanted to do on this training as well, Ray, was to take somebody into, most of the people that are on, I want to bring up a back office real quick, and let me see. I'm going to leave this up. Hold on. I'm going to leave this up here. You can still see the $10 million free silver giveaway, right? Oops. How about now?
Yes. Yep, right there. Yep.
Okay. So one of the things that questions that we got about this was, how do I find out where my leads are? And I want to take people into the back office and actually show them exactly where they're going to find their leads, how to manage those leads, and go through that. But before,
and speaking of testimonials, I know Lisa was just telling me she has a cool testimonial for the Free Silver Now page.
Awesome. Let me pull her out real quick. Lisa. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Lisa Stevens.
Yeah. Yes.
Talk to us about your free silver giveaway page. How are you doing with it? I hear you got a great story for us.
Oh yeah. Well, I put it on Facebook, and I have a lot of Numis exposure on my Facebook, so I think sometimes people are just like, oh, there's Lisa Stevens with that Numis stuff again. So I basically I have about 3,800 contacts in my cell phone, so I started just texting everybody. I made it an individual text. It took a while, but I sent it to some people that had been at some meetings a couple weeks ago that never signed up, and next thing I know, this one lady texted me back. She said, when can I meet you to sign up? And I'm like, how about tomorrow at 4 o'clock at Starbucks? So yesterday I met her, and she got you know, signed up as an executive and stuff, and you know, she did sign up for the silver giveaway as well. But I think that was part of it. It was just kind of like a little reminder, like, hello, hey, I'm still over here, I'm still doing this, and you should join us. So texting, I think, is a really good way to get people's immediate attention, and they're going to see it right away because they carry their phones with them everywhere they go. So that's what I did. So
awesome job, great job.
Yeah.
I'm going to skip back now over to leads and how to actually view your leads in your back office. When you're in your back office, let me bring this screen back up. Can you see this okay, Ray?
Yes. It could be probably a little bit bigger, maybe.
How's that?
Yep.
So
there you go.
When you go into your back office right here, then all you do is click up here where it says Marketing System. And when you click on Marketing System, this is going to take you to your back. Oh, this is actually Ray's back office. And when you go into Contacts, that's where you will see all of your leads. Okay? I actually don't want to bring this one up. I don't want to give everybody your leads, Ray. So for a lot of people, they've been asking, where do I find all my leads? Well, you go back there, you click under Contacts, and when you click under Contacts, you're going to have a whole list of leads here of people that have opted in. And over here, it'll say hot lead, warm lead, cold lead, and I think hot leads and whether they've opted in or not. And one of the things I wanted to let everybody know is that we have redone the opt-in email that goes out to people. But go back into your online marketing system and find your leads. One of the questions that I got on the webinar tonight is, where do I get these leads? Are they emailed to me? Well, they are emailed to you. And when somebody opts in, they email you that as well. And then we have follow-up emails that go out to them that Ray and I and Jake have worked on that will actually send emails to your prospects. But that's just going to get them interested. That's just going to pique their interest. Again, I believe you've got to pick up the phone. If you want to be successful, you got to call people, and you got to get them interested through the phone call. I think that's the key. And all of their information is in here. So when you click on a lead, it's going to bring up that lead's phone number, their name, and now and their email address, and now you can call them or text them or however you want to get a hold of them. Ray, any other words of advice for getting leads and following up on leads?
Yeah, I mean, just, you know, someone asked me, and I answered a few questions over there on the right there, but someone asked me, they said, so does this mean I constantly lead with this? So if I'm going to call my warm market for the first time, do I say, hey, we're giving away free silver, blah, blah, blah? Me, this is my personal opinion, I don't lead with that. I still lead with the standard. This is just my opinion, okay? Now, if you're just not going to call anybody ever, then it's yes, call with the silver giveaway. I would still say, hey, just curious, would you be open at all to a side project to make some extra money? If they say no to that, then I would say, hey, we'll tell you what, we have a daily silver giveaway. Whether you want to build a business or not, let's at least get you entered into this giveaway. Hopefully you'll win some silver, no purchase necessary, no big deal. So that's how I would do it. Now you, again, if it comes between making a call or not, make the call and tell them about the silver giveaway.
Absolutely, buddy. I think that's the key, is that, you know, this is going to be a much easier lead-in for strangers. You know, if it's some stranger that you just run into in a restaurant or what, this is your door opener. This is your interest piquer. This is how you pique somebody's interest in what this is all about. But it's definitely not the only way to do it, or certainly, like you said, Ray, I would not lead with this with my very warm market. I would lead with the Opportunity First or the, you know, the Silver Premier Club. So guys, go out there and make it happen. Ray, you got anything to close out the night with?
No, just, you know, you got a new weapon. You got to go out there and use it. And, you know, use away. You know, don't overcomplicate it. There's going to be, trust me, there's going to be somebody out there that overcomplicates even this. But you don't need to, okay? You don't need to. Just, you know, tell people, every single person that you run into, why wouldn't they enter a free silver giveaway? And the more exposures that you get on this, the more signups that you're going to get. And I'll tell you, I do two things, okay? I say, hey, you want to win some silver? And then I say, well, do you think you could get some people to sign up to give, you know, to get free silver? And they say yes. See, if someone comes in, what makes something viral? And this is a secret that a big marketer told me about a year ago. He said, what makes something viral is when someone comes in the way at which it is marketed. And so if someone comes in through this $10 million silver giveaway, and then they learn that that is the system to build your business, that goes viral. And so you're going to see people, you know, when you talk to somebody, now you can say, whether you've made a dime in Numis or not, you can say, hey, listen, they've given me a highly converting page. I'm getting leads every single day. And very powerful. So just know your freesilvernow.com site, get it out there, and I'll tell you I'll give you one additional thing, trade shows. Trade shows. All right. Now, I'm not encouraging every single person to do this, but I know some people like trade shows. I typically am not that big on trade shows. But if you had one, you would just say, hey, come enter in to win some free silver. How many leads would you get? Only every person that walked past you. And so still use the phone. Talk to people. Do whatever you can to talk to people and get them entered into this. Follow up with them. Follow the system. And you're going to be in that net team.
Before this announcement and before the $10 million free silver giveaway, Free Silver Now page, you know, I was totally against trade shows. I'm not a big trade show guy. I didn't really like it because there was no way to get leads and get names and then follow up. And now we have given, like you said, I think this is the perfect trade show tool. If anybody was, you know, considering doing a trade show, this certainly would I believe work as well as anything that's ever been out there in the network marketing industry to generate leads and generate interest in what we're doing. So great job tonight, guys. Thanks, Jake. Thanks, Ray. Appreciate you guys. And, guys, keep up the great work, and we will talk to you guys real soon. Look for more announcements about upcoming opportunity webinars. All right,
bye, guys.